Yeah, I'll never forget that guy.
That's funny.
That guy was crazy.
Yeah. When you take out your shots and your friend has a crop shot, you know.
The guy, you're not even a crop. It's not coming like the guy is like washing like.
Wait, did he have a vest inside?
No. The guy down here is just free, yeah, and then they trouser down here. Like the people was really shocked. He looked at this guy like he couldn't believe like what students will come up like he was really shocked.
But Wallace, you guys used to wear trousers from Form 1 to Form 2.
I don't even start that.
Yeah.
That's shorts.
As you had shown, now this is a
Form
very
1, Form 2.
You wear
Form 1 and Form 2.
If you have to
wear
distinguish,
shorts.
if you have to distinguish just a Form 1 and Form 2.
Yeah.
And Form 3 and Form 4. Just shorts.
Just shorts, and that would bring problems during funkies when you go for like events with other schools.
Oh, you guys
Because it's a Form 1, Form 2. If you approach a girl or any other person, there,
Again.
like I don't want knees. I don't like how your knees look. I don't like how your knees look. This no.
Even in primary, we wore like trousers.
Really?
Serious?
Hey.
Yeah.
Even
We used to wear trousers.
That's a suffer.
Like I think the latter
Shorts.
of
And
the
nothing
shorts
is
were
cold.
like early primary, but later like
You wore shorts in winter?
We don't have
That's
winter.
No, we don't have. Oh, yeah.
But it gets cold. It still gets like our school was in our school actually didn't have a fence. Because when you run, it's in the middle of where are you running?
there's no
Nobody ever escaped.
You can't even
Some people escaped during our time, but there are people who lived in the area.
Oh, that makes sense.
So they knew the forest.
Imagine you trying to escape when you reach your home.
Is there even a small shop somewhere?
Nothing.
There's a small
Then let me tell you what
center.
it's so bad that let's say if let's say it's just away, let's say because of school fees, then you come back. You'll have to wait for the the matatu, like 4 hours for it to be filled. And remember, it's supposed to be school at 5 p.m. and it's already at 1 p.m. And the matatu is not getting full. You're the only one. You're the only passenger.
Don't forget.
And the matatu has to go if it's already 14 people.
And don't forget where it drops.
And what if
Yeah, and it drops you
like 5 kilometers from the gate.
Yeah.
because
Because
then like experiences where people never came and you're the only one, or people used to come and then
no, like if you
learned in home science, but I've never used a Bunsen burner.
Why
Why did I learn titration? That thing makes me very cringe. That was what for?
It's like you're going to be an illegal
listen,
alcohol seller or something.
listen,
To
like
pack
now,
alcohol
what
somewhere.
molecules have you used to? I don't know what.
Have you
Combined molecules.
had these stories of guys who died because of drinking ethanol in the lab? That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Guys, man, you steal that thing and it's in its purest form.
Yeah.
And then guys, they go and drink that stuff
And then they
live,
die.
and then you find it in the news like some 2 students died from this.
Guys,
you
can
know-
I ask?
Yeah.
So was like boarding school more kinder to the girl child than it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
It's much kinder. You know, for the boys' school,
I
it
don't
comes
think it's
from
kind to
yeah.
I think
anyone.
it is
No,
like.
for girls.
No, you
it's
guys,
better.
it's not kind to anyone because from what I've heard, it's like you had it tough.
No,
I wouldn't survive in this.
if you're in a boys' school, you
Yeah.
had it very rough.
You know, it came from a colonial perspective.
Yeah.
Those schools were there since those times for colonial
Yeah.
stuff. So it came with this suppression. You guys are
Yeah, there's
there's
lot of
a lot of suppression. You guys have to follow. You have to run from here to here. You have to be.
But
in the-
you
you have
guys
to
were-
flash. You have
No,
to-
with us, not me. I don't think such way. But with boys' schools,
Mm.
you can imagine having 500 boys.
Yeah.
1,200
Some
guys,
schools have 1,200
You have to
boys in
train
one
them.
school. There is no intent to shower. There is thievery, criminality. I'm telling you, the rugby school, the rugby team of some school next to us with the land, they'd get off their buses and you know they've landed. And you know, it's understandable because when you're shopping to go to school, your parents didn't want people to shower for too long. So they did put hot waters in the shower. They put it in the tap.
Oh.
But then now, people started showering under the tap. So they did not fix the problem. So we're walking past these taps for hot water. People are showering under the taps. This one is like, hey, bro, can I borrow your bucket? 1 minute. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know you.
But then a Form 1.
I'm a Form 1. I'm like, I don't know you.
I don't know you.
It's like, listen, this is my name.
I can imagine.
This is my name. You come for this bucket in cube 17, long or not. And I, in cube 17, and then the dome. I've not put the name of the dome, but it was the dome upstairs. So I'm like, are you sure? He's like, come on, man. You know this face, right? You know this face. I was like, fine, okay. I give him the bucket. So we have done my things in the night. I'm like, you know what? I'll go get my bucket.
Yeah,
At least I have a Form 4 friend.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a friend. So I'm going to this dome. I'm walking, I'm like, I see 14, 15, 16.
That's
That's
17.
No 17. So I open the door, there's no 17. So I go back, wait, let me go start from other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 15, 16. So I'm like, wait, let me open 16 and ask where cube 17 is. So I open Enoch. I open cube Enoch. I open cube 7, cube 16.
Maybe
The popo is there.
Wait. Maybe for one so bad.
Wait,
You have
it's
to knock
fun.
somebody's
It's fun.
school.
So I knocked, and then I go in, and the guy's like, "It's good you've knocked. Who told you to come in?"
Yeah, but that's
So I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, I don't know. He's like, "How can I help you?"
Good evening from this side of the world. Yeah, want to welcome you to another episode of the Charter Flow. We're out here at Heaven's Lounge. As always, we're chilling. It's chilling outside. The weather's getting colder. Yeah, let the others introduce themselves. What's up?
Neema. Oh, and Noma and Q.
Yeah.
Then we have a guest.
Yeah.
Guys, this is my guest.
That's okay. Move on.
yeah,
Move on.
yeah, it has been like
Forever.
forever since we shot another episode, so we're trying to, get back into the flow and try to. I don't know. We have forgotten literally what we're about to do, but it's always good time, good vibes. To be in the same place, trying to catch up, keep up with what we have been doing. It has been like a rough and challenging autumn because we have different schedules. So yeah, but here we are today, and our guest for today is Kevin. He has introduced himself to me a lot of times, but I don't know why I keep on forgetting. And I hope today is like, I get to know him better. We all get to know him better. We all get like an insight on what he is about. So Kevin, welcome to the show. Welcome to Chatter Flows.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think you know the vibe. We
Yeah.
just talk literally about anything and everything in life. We usually ask for any disclaimers. Like,
Yeah.
is there something that you're not
Wait,
comfortable talking
that
about?
was supposed to ask the end.
Yeah, we did not. So if we go, we might go out of line. Like, that's how raw this is. We
Yeah.
might go out of line.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you explaining to him right now?
I am. He
No,
needs to know.
You're supposed to have done it long
He
time
needs-
ago.
No, but like, even to the audience out there, like, if you're watching Chatter Flows, it's not scripted. It's not like something
Yeah.
that we sit down and be like, yo guys, let's talk about this. So, it's also just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now, I feel like we're really like we've not seen each other for a while.
yeah.
So people are trying. Even before, that's why we started. Like because people weren't like stop talking because we have lots of things we've been doing. Everybody has been doing something different.
But then somebody
Yeah.
say that let's just give them a while. It's gonna stop. They're gonna get tired.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
enemies. Who are suffering? Is it our enemies?
Motherfuckers.
I don't think we'll ever get tired. It just
Yeah.
gets interesting.
They don't know this
Yeah.
is like our social. Like we're not doing it for fame, for
Yeah.
money. It's more like a,
Our fun
It's kind of
things.
therapy.
yeah.
Mm.
This is our hobby.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I kind of
we can never stop because the hobby is stop. Even if it's like not with the cameras, there's always the same vibe with us. It's always like,
Yeah.
So Kevin,
Uh-huh.
as we talk a lot,
That's it.
I think it's another
But then we just forget our guests.
We have had like 3 guests who gave us talking.
But
Don't
today,
show.
what we get just to like tell
Introduce
us,
yourself.
introduce yourself.
Who are you?
Tell us something a little bit about you, and like so that people at least can know.
I know
who's
English
Kevin.
is hard, man.
I was just talking about, they should have told me earlier that I was supposed to be here today. I would have practiced my English in the morning. Maybe it's a testament to how raw this is because I was not supposed to be here. This is completely accidental. I just walked in through the door and I was told I'm a guest today. But my name is Kevin. I'm a student. I'm studying to be a physiotherapist. I'm also a business person. Masseuse. I massage people in Kangasala, which is like a bit on the outskirts of Tampere. So yeah, if you need such a service, reach out to me. What else should I talk about? I've never been a guest on a
You
podcast.
drive a motorcycle.
Oh,
I
you have
think-
a motorcycle.
I actually like
Super bike.
motorcycles,
Yeah.
Not a super biker, but yes, I like riding
Almost,
motorcycles.
you're almost there.
He's one of the
Like 600 cc.
Yeah.
So when you get to 1,000, you'll be on the super bike. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But then, but then that does not necessarily intrigue me. I'm not looking.
Serious?
Yeah, no.
You don't do it for the thrill.
No, I'm not doing it for the thrill.
Oh.
Sure, if I'm doing a motorcycle,
Yeah.
I'll be doing it for the thrill.
Just,
Like I go at 300 kilometers around, then I pass the cops.
What?
hey, but what happens if you crash, man?
I say die.
Ah,
One way ticket,
No,
like,
actually, let me
See,
tell
the
you.
reason why it's not you.
Actually, let me tell you why. And I've discussed this with some of my friends. Wait, leave this first violation. Forget this violation because this is a different path. But yeah, one of my friends was actually telling me the scary thing is not the dying part. It's if you don't die. If you crash and you don't die, that's the scary part.
No, that's
Yeah,
that's bad.
then you have
you
to-
have broken everything,
Yeah,
and you're still alive.
yeah, and then you have to become a burden to
But
someone
I think,
else.
if I'm at 300 kilometers around,
Yeah.
I don't think I'll survive.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially, I see like the super bikes have a problem. Like it starts like wobbling the what's it called, the steering, wobbling.
Crazy, man.
At that point, you're not supposed to touch anything. It's like just let it be.
Yeah.
So if you hit like let's say a rock,
So it will, after it wobbles, now it will get back to normal.
yeah, it will get back to normal. Like it's just a problem. I
Uh-huh.
don't know what problem.
In that kind of speed, and then it starts
Yeah,
to wobble,
hey.
just
really, hey,
just
you guy, my guy,
Hey,
like
it's
really dangerous.
I saw TikTok. There's this lady, parents, they take care of their son. I think they're from Canada, and the son is like he's not it's called paralytic.
Yeah.
Paralytic. When you're like you
Paralyzed.
stable, they are paralyzed from the body, and then
Exactly.
they have paralytic. Is paralytic. So, I was just trying to get out.
Quadriplegic, yeah.
So, yeah, and then the son used to be like a fanatic. Used to like look really good, and then he used to be like this guy with the motorcycle. Now he can't speak.
Yeah.
And the parents, they run his account, his TikTok account. It has lots of
That's-
followers. When I get it, I'll share it to you guys.
Yeah.
And
That's sad.
yeah, they sometimes share his pictures when he was lively, the way he
Yeah.
used to talk. And now the parents don't who are taking care of him. Hey, for me, it was really sad, and hey, I felt like, wow,
Yeah.
you can move from one
But
day.
I've never thought of
That
not
that-
surviving.
surviving, yeah.
I'm saying I
When you
usually know just
when you talked about surviving, that's what I
Yeah.
No, but we know
thought about.
nothing about
Well,
No, wait.
I was like, after this, we can talk about lashes and
No, but that's actually a very good conversation because let me say first of all, there's also the fear. That's the biggest fear with most people, especially my friends who are parents to kids. They're like,
Yeah.
if they would rather die, then it's like, hey, my
It's done.
father, like my father's picture, and he died. But then when you survive, then they actually have to start taking care of you and stuff like that.
And this,
But-
this thing,
Yeah, but it's not scary that much because I think one of the things that has come to my mind working in like healthcare is that there's so many things that can take you out. Like, yeah, you can get freaking what's the name of this neurologic disease that kills you slowly?
This I don't know about that.
Yeah, this Parkinson's, for
Yeah,
example.
there's Parkinson's. there's
Yeah.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, there's
even stuff
Alzheimer's.
like diabetes are like
Yeah, so there's so many things
Yeah,
that can
there's-
take you out.
Yeah, because I see like some people just sleeping like this in bed and they're alive.
So it's not necessarily what you do. Like, if you want to do something, I like to say this: do it. Just do it as safely as possible.
Yeah.
Because, hey, bro, some people have died walking. Man,
Yeah.
You're just walking down the street and then you get a heart attack, and you've never even had a heart problem.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the fear also comes with like everybody always says like when it comes to motorcycles, like it has always been something everybody like back home in Kenya, people always say, why I can't get a motorcycle? It's because your body is up there when you get an
fall-
accident.
yeah,
it's your like it has always been associated with that.
Yeah.
Like if you get an accident, it's either you get really hurt or you just die.
Yeah.
Compared to people who have cars who like feel like they're kind of shielded inside.
But-
Yeah.
But most
Cars
of the
kill,
bikers,
but I
most
think
of the
cars kill
bikers
more than
relate.
bikes even.
Not even direct. Let's start with this. Now this is a nice conversation that I like talking about. The difference between Kenya and Europe.
Finland.
Kenya, first of all, how many motorcycle guys have licenses?
0.
I remember the first time I ever talked about like to one of
I
my
think let's say 5%.
Motorcycle guys have license.
No, they
Is it
don't have.
supposed to be?
Yeah, it's
they're
supposed to be.
have it,
It is supposed.
You're supposed to go to school for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
In Finland,
Because
actually,
kind
it's
of
harder
trouble.
to have a motorcycle license than it is to have a car license because you have to do it 4 times before you can ride any motorcycle. So, for example, now that I'm 22, I can only ride a motorcycle that's up to, is it 45
How old are you?
kilowatts?
How old are you?
Shh, shh.
That is the giver country.
We'll cut that one out. We'll cut that one out. But yeah.
No, yeah.
But anyway, I can only ride up to like a
Okay.
certain amount of like horsepower.
Horsepower.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then next year or the year after, I have to go and do the driving
Oh,
test
yes.
again. But in Kenya, I remember the first time I ever said that I'm going to do like a driving school for a motorcycle to like my local Buddha guys, and they actually laughed.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Who goes to a driving school?
And
They
you know
just
the-
give you a bike.
It just
Right,
worked,
right,
yeah. And the worst thing is the year after that, like when I finished my driving school in Kenya, the NTSA, the like safety association thing was like, okay, so you people have motorcycles and you don't have driving licenses. So if you've been riding a motorcycle, come to NTSA, we'll give you a driving license for free.
Ah, serious?
Yeah. So that hurt me because if I had
That's
known,
bad.
then I wouldn't have gone to driving school.
Yeah.
I'd just gone and gotten like the driving license.
How can they just give you a license without even you going to school?
Yeah.
But like in Kenya, there are also two categories. Also, like there are those bikers, like the bikes you guys ride here, like
Yeah.
the bike, and there's the duty guys. So there's a real
The border-
difference.
border
Yes,
guys.
there's a huge difference. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a difference because the normal guys who are carrying people are doing it for like
Business, yeah.
public. It's like a public service kind of vehicle.
Yeah.
Those guys, it's the cheap Indian or Chinese,
Yeah.
like most of them motorcycles, and those guys are the ones who don't regard like road rules, traffic rules, and all that stuff. And they, like, I've seen cases in the past, like
But
2
they're not
weeks.
going to school.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're banning cars. Once you maybe somebody was in the wrong, and then you hit them with your car maybe on the highway. These guys, they gang up on you and ban your car.
And usually they're always on the wrong.
Yeah, and it's a rowdy outfit. They're
Yeah,
responsible for
it's something
lynching
about
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the other group of them, like those guys who have like really nice bikes, those
Yeah.
BMW
Those are serious
bikes.
guys.
Yeah, those are serious. They usually, most of those guys don't like flout traffic rules and all
Because-
that stuff.
Because them even they have like the
Mm.
Gear and everything.
yeah, everything.
Yeah, I've seen that.
For these other people, they don't
Yeah,
even
they
have
don't even
helmets.
care.
But you know, when you think about it,
Mhm.
now living at least in Europe for a bit,
Mhm.
it should be harder if your like work is riding a motorcycle to get like a license than if you're just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
getting a taxi license in Finland is very hard.
Very easy.
Yeah. It's
Getting
very
a taxi is
hard.
hard, but
Oh,
getting
yeah.
a driving license is easier than
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
you need to have a driving license.
Then you
need to
look
have
for
a-
a taxi license.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it should be the same. I'd imagine it should be the same.
Yeah, that's
But-
even get like you have a license and you want to maybe drive a bus.
Yeah.
Public bus.
Yeah.
The ones that car people, you still have to.
But
Like,
no, but
prove yourself
but for
again.
driving public transport, you have to get a special license.
Yeah, you have to prove yourself. That's what I'm saying.
You have
There's
to-
that kind of
Yeah, you have to- yeah, you have to go to school.
safety is kind of
That is no negotiable. But for this, the other guys, those guys.
they just it's crazy.
Yeah. But in Kenya as well, even with the public transport, it's the same thing because you have a license. Your father is the matatu driver. He also hooks you up. You're also a matatu driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And life continues.
Yes, you guys, you have left. You have left. Wait, you guys have left Noma today. Not even though.
But I'm thinking I would just be a passenger princess in those all of
Bikes.
that you're talking about. The only contribution I can be like, how is the seat for the passenger princess?
Have you been on a motorcycle in your home country?
Zimbabwe, yeah, definitely.
No,
Really?
we don't have
You
them
don't have
as
motorcycles?
public transport now.
Or there's not that kind of thing.
You know?
You know, we have I don't know what to call them, the combis, like the mini bus.
No, leave that
Zero,
one.
zero.
I'm saying that's the only public
Tuk-tuk.
transport
Is
that
it
we
the
have.
tuk-tuk or something?
No,
We
it's
don't
like
have.
matatu, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's Matatu, yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have motorcycle public transport?
No.
No, I love my country.
That's weird.
That's actually a very
Good thing.
I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
Wait, have
Is
you
it though?
have
Yeah,
you
it's a good
ever
thing.
been on a
No,
bike?
but it's not a good. I think it can be managed
Like
because
a
you know the reason why it's popular in
bicycle.
Kenya
No,
is because
no.
it's affordable.
Yeah,
Like
very
look at
cheap.
what Rwanda
Very
has
cheap.
done. For
Yeah, very
example,
cheap.
there's so many rules in Rwanda if you want to ride a.
Yeah.
If you want to be like a motorcycle boda rider,
Yeah.
you have to have 2 helmets. You have to.
Yeah, it's
Even in
serious.
Kenya, it's the same rules, but people like don't.
People don't follow.
The problem is the cops.
Yeah, maybe.
Whoever are in
But-
charge. Cause
but
if
also
I
as
give him
people-
like 50 Kenya shilling, like he go. At that time I don't have a helmet, I don't have the pads, I don't have whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes
They
also,
have-
yeah, I also
Earlier
feel it's
back.
personal, also your own personal responsibility. Sometimes I think
Ah,
people just
who
don't
else?
care.
Yeah.
Like here in Finland, you always see, like when I came here and like I was riding my bike and all that stuff, I used to find out, like I was in the case,
You don't
and
go
you
down.
can only notice you guys were,
They don't go down.
yeah, you're the only ones who know where I am. You're the ones who like,
You immigrants.
yeah, you are.
Really?
Moving your bike. I don't know, these other people of that culture, they've been.
But then when people also riding bicycles with Sleepers.
Yeah, they usually have like
Wow.
everything. It's crazy.
Back to the police. I think that was actually one of my biggest culture shocks moving here. The police
That's
are very
right.
chill and calm, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And police
Yeah.
are very calm. If you think the police here are not calm, you
Police
should
here
go
are
to
very
Kenya.
calm.
I'm very professional.
Yes, they're very professional.
They're very professional.
But then here,
Oh,
the police.
But are they calm or are they scary? To me,
They're
it's like
calm.
Oh,
they're
they're not
so
scary.
they're not
They're not even scary. at
Like if
all.
you've not done anything wrong, why would you? Like,
Even if you've done anything wrong,
Yeah.
they'll just approach you properly, talk to you, and sort out. But in our home country, hey, you'll be beaten
Yeah.
fast before you even say anything. Even if you're on the right side, you're being beaten fast.
There's a
I
place
know.
I was telling you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh.
You know, in Finland, if you've not done anything wrong,
Yeah.
you have no reason to be scared of the police.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if
Even
you're
if-
done.
yeah, even if you've done something
they won't
wrong.
they won't do anything.
The worst they can do is give you a ticket.
Yeah.
I feel like, or take you to like the. Hey, but in Kenya, it's a.
Ah,
There's a time during COVID. Let me tell you. I think I've told you this story. Someone was telling me this story. It happened in Nairobi during COVID. You know, like if you didn't have the mask.
Yeah.
Stop.
If you didn't have the mask,
Yeah.
you get arrested by the police. But now they made it into a business. I've gotten arrested once.
But even they do the
You
same
got
thing.
arrested as
Let me
well.
tell you now. Let me tell you. I was just traveling from Mombasa,
Yeah,
going to LD.
yeah.
Now on the journey, I have to stop Nairobi. Then I get to the what's it called, Matatu. Then I go home.
Yeah.
I've just arrived from the train station. I'm wearing a mask, but it was just somewhere here.
Yeah.
It was not up here, but it was just somewhere here. Walking like this, I'm already, what's it called?
Handcuffed.
Chained,
Handcuffed,
handcuffed.
yeah.
I'm like,
How do you do it?
surely you guy, I have a mask somewhere just here. And then
It would be a crazy business.
and they took all my money, the rest for transport.
Now leave
That
that.
one I disappointed. Before he approached me, he was calm. I just lifted it, and then he was so disappointed. He was like, "I could have caught you, man." It was just a man, he was calm, and then I sensed I just pulled it up.
But you see how they put the handcuffs on? I think like Kenyan police are into BDSM or something because I
Yeah.
don't understand how they do it so sneakily. Like you
You
just walk in, and then it's and you're like, where did this handcuff even come
and the
from?
worst part, it's
Yeah.
not you. You're like 2 or 3 or 4
Yeah,
people.
people handcuffed together,
Yeah.
and now you're walking through town. And I remember when I got
they
arrested.
like that thing.
When I got arrested, I'd come from the VFS,
Yeah.
the office to apply for
from
my visa.
Finland.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I had a suit on. I was looking
So,
very
like, you
good.
don't come with that.
And, don't laugh,
Me
no
too,
serious.
me too, I also went to that.
I had a suit on. So me
Man.
and the suit, and then I'm handcuffed to like 5 other people.
First of all, you're the outstanding person.
Exactly. And I'm telling them I don't have money. And they're like, you
Of
come
course.
on.
How can you have a
How
suit?
can you have a suit?
How can
and you don't have
you
money?
have
When I had about an interview, I also went back to my closet, took out a real nice suit and a tie,
But then-
and then I
but
pulled
then-
out. And then I was I looked at the name and everyone, like, guys are very chill. I am there with my suit and
But then
tie.
how can you work with the suit without money? You're not supposed to do that.
Hey, I think I was 19 years old. What money did I have then?
How many kilometers were you walked through?
Not too much. I was arrested in, Afia Center.
Yeah.
So I was just changing my
Cornerstone.
tattoos.
Mm.
I was just changing my tattoo from
Yeah.
is it Karen or where is VFS again? It's in Westlands.
It's in Westland.
So Westlands,
Yeah.
to go to like Nyayo. So I was just changing my tattoos. Then
They didn't harass you, like walk with you like 10 kilometers,
No,
then they leave you somewhere.
no, they
in the
walked
streets.
around with people already. So I was like,
Oh, yeah, the
bonus.
last person.
That was the bonus.
Ah.
And in Afia Center, I think maybe because there's such few handcuffs, they needed to free us so
Oh.
that they get other people.
So they get more money.
Yeah. But now that you've talked about the walking one, let me get back to this story my friend was telling me. So if you were arrested,
You experienced that?
you were arrested. He was telling me about it. So they were arrested in somewhere in Juja probably.
Yeah.
And then they were put into the
Mariam.
pickup. Yeah, the pickup truck.
Mariam. It's called Mariam.
Yeah. And now the thing was, how much money do you have?
Yeah, definitely.
And if you have money, if you had like, I think, was it like 2,000 Kenya shillings, then you were let go there. If you had 1,500 Kenya shillings, they drove you 10 kilometers.
Motherfucker.
And then they left you there.
10 kilometers.
If you had 1,000, they drove again.
Ah.
My friend had 200 Kenya shillings. They dropped him close to Limungu, close to Kikuyu, like 50 kilometers away. And it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
How are you going to get back?
They don't care.
And the worst part, they will take your money. And
They
that's the
took-
money you're
yeah.
supposed to.
Exactly.
Imagine.
And so they dropped him. The worst part is they dropped him and they turned around and then they went. So they could have literally just gone with him back, you know?
Ouch.
Nah. I tell you, Kenyan police are scary and not nice. Hey, they're not nice.
But personally, I hate those guys.
I had
they're not
I had an
nice.
experience where like I was chilling somewhere in the Keskusta and the police happened to come and the guys I was chilling with and they wanted to search everybody and all that stuff. So they searched everyone. It was just it was just normal. They searched everyone. And, like I was telling those guys because most of them are Finnish guys. Like I was telling them, hey, this was a Kenyan police experience. You guys wouldn't believe like what will happen here. We'll be slapped like crazy. We'll be lying on the ground. Hey. And then these guys like they really got impressed. Like they couldn't picture out.
One lesson said that I remembered in campus when people used to strike.
Yeah.
You are not supposed to be found in that school because if you're found in that school, even if you're just, let's say, casually walking around, you guy, my guy, you could have suffered. There's a time I remember these parade people, like everybody sleep down. They start beating you guys
And it's police.
Yes, police. Who else? Police.
That's scary.
I imagine the worst part. Let's say you're a father, you're a mother. A bit will lie down and start being beaten. Sure.
If they did that to you in campus, they did that to us in high school. When
Campus it was way worse because you know, like people used to strike quite often.
Yeah.
And the police was just always. I wonder who called these people. They just appeared out of nowhere.
They usually have I think they usually know like people want to strike. It's usually some
No,
when there's a strike. When there's a strike, there's usually like background noise. People are planning. They usually have that kind of information. Someone will
Maybe
always
you're not in the community.
Hey, you guys, hey, I was far away because I knew.
Yeah.
Anybody, let's say, just like 5 kilometers from the school. You guys. You couldn't like it.
in high school was crazy when guys used to strike. When we used to strike in high school, man, those were some.
Did you strike in high school?
Yeah, that was
Did
Did you strike in high school?
Yeah.
For me in high school it was really crazy. That was experience. Was
You know,
crazy.
An attempt.
Wait,
What high school were you in?
Like it was in Choroboy. So it was
Wait.
What's
Okay,
the
yeah,
word?
but-
Jihad
but
strike.
people like
Yeah, by the way,
when they get tired, they get tired.
Going-
Like wow.
A strict principal.
Reasons for striking.
Yeah.
Reasons for striking.
Most of food.
Most of school.
yeah, but then it was food. But then I used to hear people are saying the vision too much. What do you call it? Gidere.
They used to put mafuta.
Like kerosene.
Kerosene.
It wasn't
That
that aroma.
might be
Yeah, I
sweet.
thought it was always aroma.
Ma'am, how you whispering?
Am I?
I thought it was always aroma like they
The
did.
kerosene.
Yeah, the kerosene thing.
I also thought so as well, but I've smelled kerosene now. Food. And
Like,
I
I-
smelled kerosene. Kerosene is like petrol.
It used to light the old.
If you go to the gas station,
Paraffin.
Yes,
Yeah,
paraffin.
paraffin.
Yeah, it has a different name.
Okay.
Yeah, it's paraffin, kerosene. Yeah,
But-
apparently they believe that if they put kerosene in the food, or this is maybe the rumor behind it,
Yeah,
it
it's
reduces the
Libido.
libido of students.
So
yeah, so
people
that's
could not steal the test tubes anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
that was a thing actually.
I
actually
think
forgot that was
you,
a thing.
you're in a mixed school, so you can't relate.
No, but people did it as well. I think for the
fun of
sake,
it.
for the sake, because it was a thing that was said that was happening. Yeah, and I also remember went to high school when people are woke. Especially after COVID. Hey, things were crazy in high school after
I
COVID.
think all these things have happened later. Back then, when it was old school, a little bit, guys didn't used to do all these things. Because we used to meet with girls' schools a lot. I remember even if I was like, because we had started like a long time ago, like way back.
You're
So
old.
yeah. So it was different. We used to like hang out with girls like almost. 2 weeks can't pass. Yeah. So it used to be. Now we used to like have these chats where you get it signed with different names and numbers. So we used to like who has like that chat which has been really signed.
Yeah, the most.
Yeah, we used to like meet ladies every time. So it was hard to.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you don't go to this party, your friends come, they bring you like your girlfriend from this side, your girlfriend, and you know ways to brag. You know, you haven't even hate, you haven't done it, but just say you have girlfriends in like 5 schools.
They used also to send music letters.
Yeah.
Just chilling like this, they
Yeah.
get some 2-3 letters.
And you get a shout out on the Cider magazine. It's so nice.
Yeah. When you're at preps, you just
Yeah.
in your letter. You're like, oh my god.
This used to be pros. There used to be guys like they used to know how to draft and they have the good handwriting.
Handwriting,
And you
yeah.
go, you consult this guy, and then you write
Yeah.
a letter to your guy.
Then you look for the dictionary
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
They have no. For real. You
Used to
don't
be
even
very
have
romantic.
words
Yeah.
that you write.
You guys didn't have phones?
I'm
I
not
love
school.
that.
What school did you go?
Ah, this was in
She
day
was at
school.
day school.
She can't relate.
Yeah, can't relate.
I guess
Boarding
when phones
schools-
back then, it was only maybe one person. It wasn't like even you.
But
I
then
didn't
I
see the
have
use
like
of
day scholars who had phones and then you
No,
borrow.
boarding
No.
In boarding
Like-
schools, first of all,
Yeah.
it's illegal to
Yeah.
have school
Yeah.
phones in school.
Yeah.
So even if you have phones at home,
Mm.
you can't come with them.
Yeah,
to
no,
school.
but I'm saying, like
But
the boarding school, didn't
we-
you have day
It was
scholars?
no, it was not me. It
It's
was
only-
not
it's
like
only-
that.
it's
Some
only
people
boarding.
were the scholars.
Yeah.
No.
if you're in a
boarding,
We have
everybody.
some-
Everyone.
if you're in a school that had day scholars and borders, you did not work hard enough. In
Yeah.
primary.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was a
That's what. At least that's what
shitty
people
school.
used
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
It's better when
Yeah.
all of you are boarding.
yeah. It's kind of for safety, but I think
Yeah.
it's not even a relevant thing. I don't really understand
Like,
the idea
I-
behind it.
Yeah, right now it's I
That's
can't
great.
like.
Yeah.
I feel like it was kind of a small prison.
Able think about it, man. I don't know if you do it because you're in the same high school with this guy. I don't know if it was the same.
Allegedly.
you guys. Allegedly in the same high school. If you woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning,
Mhm.
you're in class by 4 a.m. in the morning,
Mhm.
and you're supposed to be. You left class at 10 p.m. in the evening. How would
Yeah.
you not sleep?
Yeah,
Like
but
in the
then-
middle.
But they
That was such a crazy.
but I
concept.
think never made sense to
It
me.
never
also.
made sense.
We used to even sleep, I think, around 12. Because if you're coming out of class around 10,
Uh-huh.
you have to go to the dorm,
Yeah.
do some noises.
Yeah.
Wash
in-
clothes.
Yeah, play a
and
game,
play.
do
Ten
whatever.
in the evening.
Yes, not
In the night.
It's nice.
In the night.
10 in the night.
Then we pop the
Yeah,
shot.
the shots are
Do
gone.
you know what that is? So,
Really?
So that you're checking.
Or you put it
Yes,
or you put
yes.
it in the
For the
towel,
morning.
then you-
let me tell you.
Two of you.
Yeah.
And then we're just talking about it also because it's boarding. The
Yeah.
bullying also is very
Yeah,
creative.
yeah, guys.
It's
it's-
very creative bullying. Huh?
You
Go and
guys-
collect. Go and collect.
Us. Yes.
Darkness. Go and collect
Yes,
darkness.
you did. Yes, you did.
You've never told to go and collect darkness and put it in the
I
bucket.
never got
And count food. Count food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody gives you money and then gives
No.
you nothing.
Yeah,
So
there's-
to go to the canteen
yeah,
and
bring
bring
me.
back change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this
Yeah, that's
they used to
what
say, bring me like bread,
Mhm.
let's say bread, eggs, whatever.
Mm.
Then you come back and give me the change that has been made.
But I did not give you.
Yeah. Used to
But
be
me, I
crazy.
did not get
Mhm.
bullied.
You did not
We
get bullied.
Girls' schools, I don't think.
Yeah, it's
that's
not.
serious.
I even
For boys' school.
that shirt where you've done all that, you put in that, you put it there, and then in the morning you're sure it's there. And then somebody else stole it, man.
No,
You wake up
sometimes
and
even-
then you have to go. You have to wear a really dirty shirt the whole day. You are so pissed, man.
And you know, for us,
Yeah.
the pressure was worse because it's a mixed school.
Mhm.
So you also want to look.
You press the
You also want
girls.
to impress you also want to impress the girls. So you actually have to be clean because if once you get that reputation of not being clean, it just keeps
Yeah,
growing.
yeah.
So then it became a chain of stealing, you know. So
It was too bad.
hey, it was bad.
On Saturday, you wash your clothes, then you're sitting like this until your clothes get
Dry.
dry.
Saturday, what are you talking about Saturday? Because first of all, you know the first term of Form 1, you don't know about this theft.
Yeah, of course.
So-
You're usually putting all the
Yeah,
clothes.
the school gives you 3 shirts, and then you're wondering why is this hanging dry always
Yeah.
empty? You know this is
Always.
such a good thing.
Mm.
Put
I'll
it.
just hang in there.
Go do your
Yeah.
shit.
You know what?
Yeah.
They even get stolen.
The good thing with us, we had these people called the school mothers. So you're a Form 1, you're given a
All of
as
I think all school had, but
That was
nonsense.
not mad. That was not.
Yeah.
In fact, your school father is the one who is taking shots
Yeah,
from you.
from you.
He's stealing your clothes. And then at the
School
weekend, on the weekend, he throws the shirts outside. Okay, now pick your shirt there and go wash it. And then you go wash your shirt again. And
He
you
steals
steal it
again.
Now,
You steal it
our
again.
school mothers used to tell us about how the school runs on Saturdays, wash your clothes, dry them in the grass, and sit there until they get dried.
What color? What color? How many times do you wear your shirt?
Once,
What?
once wash it, then
Wear it again. What color was the shirt?
No, you used to put it in the books. Like
It was white as well.
yeah.
Because us, the standard issue shirts were, I think, only three
I
shirts.
did 2 or 3, yeah.
And you couldn't wear them more than once because
Of course.
during you'd be going to lunch and then all of a sudden prefects or the teachers are checking if like this
Did you
Like
guys?
the
line.
I'm just asking. Did you guys have this thing called the bishop's tie?
what's
Like it's a shirt,
Mhm.
but
No,
you
no.
have you have to fold it. That is how you're going
Like
to wear
inside.
it on Monday.
Yeah.
After the parade, you fold it, and then anytime you see a shirt,
no,
you
no.
can wear that shirt up.
Remember for us
Yeah,
the pressure is not
I
the
knew that.
teachers, it's the
Yeah,
girls.
I get that.
For us,
I get
For us,
that.
the pressure is not the teachers.
Yeah.
So you don't want the girls seeing you with bishop style because
But,
then
you know-
it solidifies that you're dirty.
You know, I remember people used to wear a lot of what's it called, the sweaters.
Yeah.
They don't remove the shirt, so you just only wash here the collar. So you remove the shirt. Brown.
Yeah.
Brown, black.
There's a
It's
guy.
supposed to be a white shirt.
There's a guy who did that in my school, but he had cut the shirt like.
Yeah, I
something.
don't you
So
have
he had
the
let it go.
collar.
And then one day, like it was like in the afternoon, and it gets hot, and then there's this CRE teacher, and used to
Yeah.
be also a principal. And then it's like, guys, I want to put stretch. I want you to do this, and then we are stretching. Now, guys, I don't want everybody take your sweater. Now everybody is normal as remove their sweater. As people don't know this guy. We're chilling. This guy is very scared. He doesn't know what to do. And
The guy has a crop
and now,
shirt.
like, yeah, the principal is like, why? And then he doesn't want to ignore the whole thing. The guy says, you know me, I can feel like, no, you're going to sleep. I want everybody, look, the guy removed the shirt like this. The principal was shocked, like, at us also, we were not ready for this. We really laughed. And
Yeah, of course, you have to laugh.
he was sent home. He was told to go and buy like I don't know like how many pairs of shoes. He comes with how many pairs of. I'll never forget that guy.
Yeah, that's funny.
That guy was crazy.
Yeah, when you take off your shirt and your friend has a crop shirt, you know.
The guy, he's not even a crop. It's not coming like the guy is like washing like.
Wait, did he have a vest inside?
Nah.
No.
The guy down here is just free, yeah, and then they trouser down here. Like the principal was really shocked. He looked at this guy like he couldn't believe like what students will come out like he was really shocked.
But then, Wallace, you guys used to wear trousers from Form 1 to Form 2.
Yeah, don't even start that.
Yeah.
That's your shorts.
As you had shown, now this is a
Form
very
1, Form 2.
You wear
So
shorts.
for 1 and Form 2,
Uh-huh.
If
you have to wear shorts.
if you have to distinct just a Form 1 and Form 2.
Yeah.
And Form 3 and Form 4. Just shorts.
Just shorts, and that would bring problems during funkies when you go for like events with other schools.
Oh, you guys.
Because it's a Form 1, Form 2. If you approach a
yeah.
girl or any other person,
Yeah.
Hey, you get.
like I don't want knees. I don't like how your knees look. I don't like how your knees look. This no,
Even in primary, we wore like trousers.
really.
Serious?
Hey.
Yeah.
Primary.
Yeah, we used to wear trousers.
That's a suffer.
Yeah.
Like I think the last
Shorts.
of
In
the
Latin
shorts
it's
were
called-
like early primary,
Hey.
but later like
You wore shorts in winter?
We don't have
That's
winter.
No, we
winter.
don't have.
Oh, yeah.
But it gets cold. It still gets like
Yeah, like-
our school was in the our school actually didn't have a fence because when you run, like it's in the middle of a where are you running?
there's no.
But then, nobody ever escaped.
You
the
can't
bus.
even-
Some people escaped during our time, but there are people who lived in the area.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
But
they knew the
imagine,
forest.
imagine you trying to escape when you reach your home.
Is there even a small shop somewhere?
Nothing.
There's a small
Then let me tell you what,
center.
it's so bad
Uh-huh.
that let's say it's just away, let's say because of school fees,
Mhm.
then you come back, you have to wait for the the matatu,
Mhm.
like 4 hours for it to be filled. And remember, it's supposed to be school at 5 p.m. and it's already at 1 p.m.
Uh-huh.
and the matatu is
it's
not getting
just
full.
not
You're the only one. You're the only passenger.
Don't forget,
And the matatu has to go
Uh-huh.
if it's already
Only
14
full.
people.
and don't forget where it drops.
And what
you.
if we,
Yeah, and it drops you like
5 kilometers from the gate.
Yeah.
But
Because
then like experiences where people never came and you're the only one, or people who used to come and then
no, like if you're just away from school, you know everybody
Yeah.
come
Mm.
on your own terms. You can't
Yeah.
come in somebody
Yeah,
else.
too. Yeah.
Like for me,
Mm.
I was not used to. I was not being chased, but I used to hide the what's it called the payment, the receipt.
Mm.
I used to hide it the bank slip,
Yeah.
so I don't give out the bazaar or whatever.
Mm.
So I'll be chased down. I'll be returned the same day
Yeah.
or the next
I
day.
know about
So
that.
this notoriousness
Yeah.
started.
Yeah. People used to do that, yeah.
No, people want to stay in
After we used
school.
to do that, we hide them, and then we let out. There's a town. Hey, we go to that town. We spend the whole day there. We are going, and then we come back. Here it is. And we had it the whole time, but you had a chance to go out.
And it had a date.
Yeah, but you just bring it to say you forgot it at home. and
Yeah,
you had it.
yeah.
Or the parent.
No, but for me, I cannot return it at all because it will now bring problems.
Yeah.
And
Let's
also,
say,
everybody's leaving. Everybody has this plan. Yo, guys, you remember, man? When they ask, don't give it out, so that all of us can go out.
I feel like you
Yeah.
guys suffered so much.
Hey, it was
No,
suffering.
no,
Like
But
just
it was suffering.
fun.
But we still have it.
Now when you talk about
No,
Yeah.
it's not
But-
fun.
Mm.
It's not fun at all.
Right now, me
You
guys
cannot-
are feeling like
You
it's
cannot
fun
pay
talking
me
about-
enough
To go back to
to
that.
go back to high school,
Yeah.
even though it's in a
You
very
guys
good
don't-
high school.
you
You
guys
cannot
don't
pay
miss
me
high
that.
school.
No.
Ah,
What do you miss
miss?
about high school?
I only miss the friendship because they seemed legit. I don't know why.
That
They seemed legit, but our parents used to say like, "Oh, you guys, well, you move out of that gate."
You'll forget
And
about those
And
people.
that's true.
That's to me. I thought
That's
like,
so
nah,
true.
this won't happen because we used to have this legit friends. I used to think like, yeah, we are going to
You
go
guys
to
didn't
whatever.
have phones.
And then we move out like this. Like, for real,
But you guys didn't have phones. I think,
Mm.
at least in my case,
Mhm.
most of the friends I had in high school were
Yeah,
still
Yeah.
tight. And then,
that's the reason. That's
Yeah.
good because you guys are concerned. You guys were started a bit later. You have this kind of social
Bond.
media thing.
Yeah.
So, like you're in school, all your friends are like are on your social media.
Yeah,
you have
stuff
the
like
contacts
that.
and all that stuff. So by the time you leave school, it's easier to connect.
Yeah,
As
but then-
back in the day,
But then, like
other
for
people
me,
didn't have
like
phones.
for me, I
And-
got a phone when I finished Form 4.
Me
So
too.
Yes.
how can I keep up with those?
Me too.
people?
Also had my first phone when I finished Form 4. So there's no way I will have like
Get anybody's number.
Yeah, I got anybody's number. I used to just lie at that. I have a number. I'm giving my mom's number.
I had a
But
phone
not
when I
even now.
finished grade 7.
It's, see, this person
Wow.
is rich.
Yes.
No, I'm not
saying
rich.
something.
I
This
feel
was
like
bougie.
This was
I'm
bullshit,
not-
this
I'm
one.
not.
Not relating.
I'm not. No, I had
She was
like
in this.
the.
Imagine she has never to be in a boarding school all her life.
She has never even.
What did you have for
on
lunch
Abu
in your
Dhabi.
school?
I used to carry my own lunchbox,
What did you carry in your lunch box?
like bread with ham.
Hey, you ham and yogurt. This one.
Yeah,
This one.
I'm sitting there.
When you carry a lunchbox, it's not even a lunchbox. It's like a blue band tin
Yeah.
or a
Yeah.
ice cream tin, and then
Something.
Exactly.
something inside.
I saw this post, guys. There's somebody who had like put this picture of Githeri with avocado, a good picture, and then somebody commented and said, "There's nowhere in hell you can patronize and even take good pictures of this."
Yeah.
You can never convince me to ever like this because
Baby, you
you
may
it alone in high school, it
Yeah.
traumatized him. Like,
Actually, since I finished high school,
I can never
I'm
eat
not-
that thing.
No, since
People
I
hate
finished high school, I'm not
it.
eating
Yeah.
it.
They made
Maybe
people
It's
hate
I
the
never.
Githeri, the
It's like-
potato, and
No. It's
Beans.
maize.
and beans.
Beans and maize.
You make it.
Oh,
You make
oh,
it sometimes.
yeah,
What do you
okay.
call it?
Chipotle.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's
No, really though. Like
Yeah,
Chipotle.
it is
Chipotle
literally-
is Githeri. It's
Oh,
just,
Chipotle is-
yeah, I've had people say, let's go out and eat Chipotle. And you look what is Chipotle and it's just
Githeri.
Githeri.
Serious?
What do you mean? How did I pay 500 Kenya shillings for Chipotle? Oh, Githeri.
Sure. Supposed to be 10 euros.
Yeah.
10 Kenya shillings. That's like how many cents?
Me for it, I used to like I lied, man. I had this hope, man. I had this letter from the doc that I couldn't eat Githeri.
Serious?
But-
You guys.
But when I did,
You're good, man.
I used to get some rice and some skuma wiki, some scales. I and my friend just picked Githeri on that side.
Let's go mix
I had this, I used to have this big plate. So we come and mix it together, like Githeri and the rice and everything. And now we sit in this position, look, and then we put the plate here. And we ate it, man. It was like, those days we used to get full like crazy because it's too big.
I tried convincing my mom to do that.
Mm.
I forgot who I was dealing with.
You serious? Feel?
I was actually,
Feels-
I mean, for me, it was like,
and she
I
was
just
announced,
have-
it was just put the stamp,
Yeah,
just
and-
that.
no,
There's a
that,
secret
ate
thing.
Githeri.
that was,
But now in our school, we
Uh-huh.
did not eat rice.
Mhm.
It
It was
was
gali.
gali
Yeah.
and
But then did
cabbage.
you guys
Oh,
did you guys used to know something called dog shit?
no.
yes, Ebu, I need to think
What was
about
that?
it. It's
If I tell you guys, you might be mad
We
at
don't
me.
talk-
garbage and meat mixed.
No,
You
it
think
was,
not for
it was
the
just
drinking?
ugali and sukuma wiki only.
Yes, yes,
Dog shit.
it was
No.
that.
But then our time, it was so bad
Mhm.
when they used to serve that food.
Mixture, yeah.
Nobody ate. At
No, people
all.
didn't eat
Mm.
even.
It became a problem until it was addressed in the the parade.
Mm.
Like you guys, they're cooking food and the cooks are going back with their own food. If nobody's eating that thing,
Mhm.
But you guys, were you allowed to like have your own trunks with your own like food stuffs inside?
no.
For us, because it
Mhm.
was very strict that you couldn't even bring stuff from outside the school.
But at least the
serious?
canteen,
But the
the
canteen-
canteen and
First,
the plate.
first you
Yeah,
could
the
have,
canteen had
you could
most
have fun,
things.
but
Oh.
not a lot. Maybe a box of biscuits, some juice to dilute over the weekend.
See why it's right.
A few
Even
things.
principle is changed.
Not that one.
And even having stuff in your trunk from one is very risky. In fact,
Yeah.
so many people did not have trunks after the first one.
Yeah,
you know it's something called butterfly.
Man.
So this is a trunk. Let me explain this. This is a trunk, right? And this is the lid. So someone jumps here,
At the middle. Hang
And
on.
then the jump in the middle, the corners open like this, and then they take the stuff from the side.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's called
But
butterfly.
then nobody, that thing is just headed for
The first
coming to
semester,
school
just-
and leaving school.
Even living
Yeah.
school, you can imagine if your thing was butterfly in
No.
Form 1. You
But-
don't have it in
But,
Form 4.
but,
So,
in Form 4, but
yeah.
in Form 4 you need to, like,
Clear.
they have to clear you to
No.
with it.
in our year, they allowed us to clear with
Without
boxes.
Oh, serious? Hey,
Yeah.
that's it. Like, if
Because,
first-
no,
first-
because
first-
it was a problem, because the Form 4s don't have boxes.
you have
Who
nothing.
has boxes? Form
Nothing.
1s.
Yeah.
So the Form 1s will leave their boxes in the storage.
Yeah.
And then the Form 4s on the last day will break into the storage because they're not
yeah,
coming
'cause-
back and then take the boxes.
Cause where can I get a box?
Yeah. So it
You have
becomes
to
a
be clear.
clean.
They have to like clear. your
Yeah,
box.
the only way you leave the school,
No.
you need to have like a box.
Okay.
Clear
Guys,
this.
cooking schools are not. I feel sorry for you guys.
Hey, bro.
First of all, I think
Military,
the borders in my
Just
country, what they will complain about, maybe not being allowed to bring in noodles. Like
Why
let's
is it
say,
noodles?
yeah,
you
like
guys, my
they're
guy.
not allowed to.
That's-
But they can have biscuits, juice, cereal, Servita. I don't know if
I'm
you've
telling you.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At
You
some
know-
point, people are like taking animals from the farm and grilling it in the boiler. Hey, that is how remains
Yeah, but then-
from the
and-
school
and-
farm
I don't
and putting
believe
it in the boiler for water.
somebody's project.
Somebody's not.
They gotta steal the names.
Well, I remember those agriculture
Yeah,
projects
students,
where you
yeah.
used to be given a small plot of
Hey.
land, and that's part of your exam when you finish. You have to like
Someone
plant
saw it.
something.
Plant something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have to come and check up on your
Tree plants and stuff.
whatever, and then you
Hey.
what is it called? You harvest, and then you make you make
Apparently, apparently there's a year some people planted, some of the agriculture students planted weed. Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. It wasn't found for a very long time. Yeah.
That would be a perfect place to plant it. Yeah,
People are, hey,
yeah that would be perfect.
there's a time some people stole yeast from the kitchen.
What the fuck?
People
Too
brewed
much.
alcohol. Buckets. Buckets, man.
I guess you're serious.
Hey,
You're
no,
close.
no. But that's what I'm telling you. I couldn't be paid enough to go back to high school because of what it made people into animals.
Yeah, but
Remember-
it was
Yeah,
shit. It was
yeah.
shit show.
People used to steal zippers.
Yeah.
Like this for
For
your
the
jacket.
jumper,
Did
yeah.
you guys have that? Did you?
Why?
No,
So-
no.
And I
Because
think,
you can't work with the jumbo daughter
You can't- yeah.
because you'll be beaten by the teacher. So the only thing, I'll look for somebody who has proper zip. I steal his
I steal
zip.
the zip. So you
You
see the
remove
top
the
of it,
thing,
they
yeah.
remove it and then they take your zip. And I remember in Form 1, the first week, the orientation week, some
Yeah.
Form 4s or Form 3s were like, yeah, we've been sent to come and show you around the school. And they're like, so they took us from the class and they're like, okay, but it's hot, so everyone leave your jumpers in class.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Where
So
you
we went
guys?
and we walked
For
and we
months,
walked and we walked. But we came back to class. No one has a zip. And you know that is mean because that means someone
Yeah.
has 20 zips.
Yeah.
And then they would start selling zips. So give me a zip.
That was
That's what it
business.
is.
Yeah.
Did you guys have this thing as a Form 1, a Form 4 comes tells you that my name is...
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Those lies.
How many cubes were in the dome?
360.
Yes. So let me tell you, the first day of I've gotten to school. There's 16 cubes in
One dome.
in one dome. So first day, and first of all, in our high school, the school didn't want people to shower for too long, so they didn't put hot waters in the shower. They put it in the tap.
Oh.
But then now people started showering under the tap. So they did not fix the problem. So we are walking past these taps for hot water. People are showering under the taps. This one is like, hey, bro, can I borrow your bucket? 1 minute. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know you.
But then Form 1.
I'm a Form 1. I'm like, I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
I can't give
He's like,
you.
listen,
It's
this
very
is my
bad.
name.
I can imagine.
This is my name. You come for this bucket in cube 17, long or not. And in cube 17, and then the dome. I've not put the name of the dome, but it was the dome upstairs. So I'm like, are you sure? He's like, come on, man. You know this face, right? You know this face. I was like, fine, okay. And I gave him the bucket. So we have done my things in the night. I'm like, you know what? I'll go get my bucket.
Yeah,
At least I have a Form 4 friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have a
but-
friend. So I'm going to this dome. I'm walking. I'm like, I see 14, 15, 16.
Listen,
No 17. So I open the door, there's no 17. So I go back, wait, let me go start from the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 15, 16. So I'm like, wait, let me open 16 and ask where cube 17 is. So I open cube 16.
Maybe
The Form 4 is there.
Wait. Maybe Form 1 is so bad. We
Wait,
have
it's
to knock
fun.
somebody's
It's fun.
school.
So I knocked, and then I go in, and the guy is like, "It's good you've knocked. who told you to come in?
Yeah, but that's
So I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, I don't know. He's like, how can I help you? I'm like, can you tell me where Cube 17 is? And then he just starts laughing. He's like, okay, so go outside this door. There's a stairs. Go up. So I open. I'm like, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Where is
This
this
one? Oh, there was my bucket. I need to get it back. I opened the door. Bro, there's nothing.
Yeah, and then it was like
It was
going down.
It was going down. I never saw that Form 4 till when I was in Form 2. It was in Form 3 at that time. So I'm in Form 2 at some point. I'm chilling at my friend's cube.
remember him?
And I see his Form 4, his school father, like going to shower and in the same boxers. So he's going to shower the way I saw him in Form 1. I'm like, wait,
This guy
is it you who took my bucket? And I'm seeing the bucket he's holding, and it is still my bucket. It has my name there, Kevin Bett. You know?
And they don't scrap the name.
No, they don't. No, you know, it's when you bring buckets. Was said they were communal. So
Yeah, it was for me.
So someone you'll steal someone bucket, someone will steal it from you.
Yeah.
Like it was
just goes around and around.
yeah.
But you have reminded me of something. That was a bad habit. That
Which
you
one?
had to knock somebody's door,
Mhm.
then they tell you come in. Like
Yeah.
you just can't come in, and there are like 4 people inside there.
Yeah. It was always the Form 4 thing, and I think it was just this is what I'm telling you. The Kenyan system of being very brutal. I feel like it's,
You used to watch,
the-
you used to watch Form 4 shots
did I?
when Form 1.
In Form 1 I
You have
don't
to.
think I
Did
did. I didn't. But then I got into a lot of trouble with my Form 4. We used to
Definitely.
yeah, to get into a lot of trouble with one another. But yeah. And when I got to Form 4, I was like, I won't bully anyone. So I don't think I bullied any Form 1 when I was in Form 4.
Me too, I did.
Hey, I did it.
Because like even me, I was like when I was in Form 1, instead of getting all the bullying, I had these guys from my hood, like so they used to like they protect you. If you knew guys who are like the OGs there, nobody will, and people know these guys. You usually hang out with them. People won't harass you that much, as much as they will harass those guys, man, who came from those places. That you always had somebody, man. This guy, I know him from home. I know this guy. I know his sister, so he can't let you like
Hey.
get bullied.
That was actually a hack. If you had a sister,
Mm.
if you had a pretty sister or a pretty
Yeah.
relative,
Especially
that was a hack. But I don't know. I had a family friend,
Mm.
but let's say cousin.
Mm.
So when she came to school to clear,
Yeah.
she took I went up and greeted her.
Mm-hmm.
And when the boys asked her, who is this? They're
Mm.
like, this is my cousin.
Mhm.
And that got me a lot of grace.
Yeah.
From there
Lot of
forwards, I got
grace.
so much grace.
A lot.
A lot. It was like, that's who do you know? Do you know that person? That person is it's Stacy's cousin. It's person X's cousin, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that got me so much grace.
I miss those. There's this things that happen that up to date. They always seem sorry. Like they're these friends.
Yeah.
This guy was your friend. You were hanging out break time, and then unexperienced. Those friends used to be a crazy boy. Going Form 2, but he used to bully guys, and then for me, it used to be so comical. I used to laugh a lot. What he used to do. So I used to have fun with what the guy used to do because he was really crazy. So there's this class, and it was a computer class. These guys are both class. Me, when I was in high school, I just skived this class. I was like, when we chill, there's another class that was going for PE. So we joined that class for PE, and then we were in the field, we were playing football. I come back, I go, it was break time. And then all of a sudden I see the guy with his suitcase and everything. He's been kicked out of school with another guy. I'm like, what's going on? And these guys, when they went to this computer class, they started dismantling stuff and hard disk and everything, and they were caught with them.
Yeah.
And because they were caught with them and with the computers and everything, it was that time, these guys were expelled right at that right time.
Yeah.
You can imagine this
That
your
was
friend.
so serious.
Yeah, imagine to a friend, you Skype this class will come and sit your guys leaving.
He's
No?
leaving.
And you've never seen them up to date like
How quick was that explosion?
Hey man, with the
That's
computers
what
and stuff. They were just
They had kids, I think.
It has to be a case.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you have to
the school didn't
present
do that.
the problem.
Yeah, there's that thing, and then you come and face the board,
Yeah,
all that
stuff
stuff.
like that.
But these guys were caught red-handed before they left the computer room. They were dismantling school stuff and everything. They were just expelled. There's that
Yes, sir.
direct expulsion. These guys were expelled at that moment.
One of my friends was in Concord. And he was telling me he had to change from computer. I don't know about the root of the story, but he had to change from computer to agriculture. And I was like, why would you have to change from computer to agriculture when you're in Form 3? And he said that the year before them, the students cleared with the computers. So
There are no computers.
there's no computers in the school. The students are going to do, like the computer courses that you do after Form 4.
Yeah.
You're going to do it, you don't have a computer.
Hey, the guys used to know like a lot about computers at that time. Like went to the computer lab. Hey, these guys used to like they were like, what's problem? And then like they say, there's somebody who's always been exposed to something
Yeah.
before you.
Yeah.
So you're there, man, with your computer. There's these guys that they already seen themselves as geniuses. They used to make me laugh, man.
Yeah.
Yo, what's the problem with the computer?
But-
So this is this, and then the guy showing you're supposed to do, and that's the time where Facebook is becoming popular.
Yeah.
And this guy is already on Facebook and
Yeah.
already this
That
time.
was the only thing that was taking me to a computer.
What did you
Yeah.
study? Did you study computer?
Nah, I did business.
What did you study?
What's up, business?
What did you study?
Agriculture.
What did you study?
What do you mean?
Like, did you have extra optional education, like
Like
stuff?
computer, agriculture.
Bakery class.
Bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also did home
Home
science.
science.
Science. Oh wow.
I also did home science, so it's kind of like the cooking thing and
Oh.
that.
Man, that thing was good.
And that thing was- I didn't
Used
do
to eat.
I did it because of the food. And shout out to one of my classmates. I used to cook very bad chapatis. So what we would do is,
You made chapati.
yeah,
in
for
the
exam,
cooking
in exam,
class.
yeah,
Exam.
Nice.
for exam.
Uh-huh.
So I think was it during KCSE? Was it during like our? I think maybe it was during
Just
KCSE.
normal class.
Normal exam.
Mhm.
My chapatis were
Bad.
they were bad. So what she did was she gave me 2 of her chapatis. I
Oh.
put them on top, and then I
Yeah.
took 2 of her chapatis and put my chapatis
Yeah.
and put them under there. So that when the teacher came, she would only taste the top one. You know?
Ah.
That got me. I think I got an A minus or a B
Yeah,
plus.
that's nice. That's nice.
And the
Hey.
knitting part.
Huh?
Kushona, the knitting.
The
part.
knitting, I was good at it. I'm very good at knitting actually. Like the
I think that kind of education is back
Yeah.
in Kenya right now. Like the whole it was part of the first thing, the education, and then
Yeah.
4 came. They kicked out home science and the all art classes, and now I think the kids are learning is
Yeah.
different.
I mean I've used stuff I've learned in home science, but I've never used a Bunsen burner. Why did I learn titration? That thing makes me very cringe. That
Do
was what for?
It's like
What
you're
are
going,
you-
you're going to be an
What-
illegal
especially-
alcohol seller or
Like,
something.
listen,
To
like
pack
now,
alcohol
what
somewhere.
molecules have you used to, I don't know what.
Have you had
Combined
these stories?
molecules.
Have you had these stories of guys who died because of drinking ethanol in the lab? That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Guys, man, you steal that thing and it's in its purest form.
Yeah.
And then guys, they go and drink that stuff.
And then they
live,
die.
live. And then you find it in the news like some 2 students died from this.
And
Guys,
you
can
know-
I ask?
Yeah.
So was like boarding school more kinder to the girl child than it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
It's much kinder. For the boys' school,
I don't
it comes
think it's
from
kind to
yeah.
I think
anyone.
it is
No,
like
for girls,
No, you
girls
guys,
is
it's not kind to anyone because from what I've heard, it's like you had it tough.
No,
I wouldn't
For
survive
the-
in this.
if you're in a boys' school, you
Yeah.
learn it very rough.
It
Yeah,
came from,
yeah.
it came from a colonial perspective.
Yeah.
Those schools were there since those types of colonial
Yeah.
stuff. So it came with this suppression. You guys are
Yeah, but there's
yeah,
a lot
of
there's a lot
suppression.
of suppression. You guys have to follow. You have to run from here to here. You have to be
But
with
you
the
guys
you have
were-
to flash. You have
No,
to-
with us not. Me, I don't think such way. But with boys' schools,
Mm.
you can imagine having 500 boys.
yeah.
1,200
Some
guys,
schools have 1,200
You have
boys
to
in one
take them.
school.
Mm.
There is no intent to shower. There is thievery, criminality. I'm telling you, the rugby school, the rugby team of some school next to us with land, they get off their buses and you know they've landed. And it's understandable because when you're shopping to go to school, your parent has given you 20 euros.
Mm.
Eh? Your priority is not soap.
Yeah,
Your priority is
It's
not
food.
soap. It's food.
only.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can
Did you
imagine.
have like tuck shops? Like
Oh,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Some
In the
schools
school.
did, yeah. Some schools did. So I understand some schools didn't.
what did they sell? Like in general, I'm trying
This
to-
guy.
That's
Bread.
Just bread.
Us we had beggars, pies.
See, this
Yeah.
guy was doing well.
Bread,
and it was a
bread
government school. Now imagine what a private school can.
Wait,
Yeah, man.
those are government schools.
Yeah,
I'm talking of private schools.
This
those
is a
government
private
schools.
school.
government
In fact,
school.
even to get that canteen in my school,
It was impossibility.
it was
It's
a
a
scram.
war.
It was a war. Yeah,
It's a
guys
war.
people are scramming, and then you
Yani,
you buy
because-
fast, and then you move up. Some people fainted when they were.
Yeah, because you can imagine this is 50 people, and that's not the worst
Oh,
part.
you
The worst
are.
part would be you're buying something, right? And usually at least now
Then we are coming out.
you're like giving the money to the seller, hey, and shouting, hey, I want 5 mandazis, and then your money just
Also,
bread.
also, there's that of that you're coming out with let's say bread. And people
Then you
steal
pass
it.
the bread, and you're left with us. You left holding the top paper.
Yeah.
So someone's stolen all the bread.
Yeah, people used to be like really they were savages. Like.
That's why I'm telling you, I
But
cannot.
then I remember,
It
you're
makes
saying
you
that I
animal.
remember when people used to borrow you like let's say we had those bands, small bands, like give
Rock
me like
bands.
give me like
Pinch.
a small piece.
Pinch.
The person pieces the whole thing.
It was actually called pinch. Give me a pinch. Pinch me. Like you have like a brand, so you're like pinch. You're asking for a pinch, so pinch me. And then, hey bro, that thing
I don't,
made us.
if you don't buy bread and then you're there, they tell you, we used to call it a whistle, man. You're just
Yeah, but then it's whistle.
you're just whistling with your
Yeah,
teeth.
whistle.
People are eating bread on the table there. They're really munching you with their teeth there. It used to be crazy.
Well,
Anyways.
guys, so in conclusion,
Yeah.
my country's educational system, I thank my
Yeah.
president, Robert Mugabe, because he actually pioneered.
But then it was like yours PhD.
Yeah, so education wise, now I even regret. Like, I thank God I don't want to complain anymore. I don't want to complain anymore because
And I've
like,
had, you know, in Kenya at some point, if you were bad at school, you were taken to Uganda.
Serious?
Hey, I mean, I know some people who were taken to
Yes,
Uganda
true.
for school, and in
Oh, right.
Uganda it was even
From 5 and
worse.
6.
It was even worse.
It's true.
So yeah, so even me, I'm not complaining. I'm very happy about my education.
So,
Yeah.
I went from 5 and 6 in Uganda
Yeah.
because I don't know why.
Yeah.
There used to be like when you go there and you do that, I don't know, you'll get into whatever. I can't remember. So what I always say, the friends, like I said, the connections. I didn't think like I will never see some people ever after high school. I usually like get back and I reminisce. I'm like thinking, guy, these guys used to make plans. I was like, I want to like have this,
Anyways,
buy this,
well,
like that, and all that stuff. But
we save this one for next
yeah,
time.
it's good.
Kevin.
But
Yes.
We'll come next time.
yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
Thanks for
You've
showing.
been a good dog. You've been a
next time we
Yes.
talk about makeup.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Yeah.
you made even no one knows Kevin say one.
Yeah, but
What?
I'm just
Then-
tired.
We as the sideline.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
I'm
because she's
just
not.
tired.
Okay, this
I
Nema's
can't.
had
Yeah.
it very easy.
Even Nema is quiet.
No, Nema's
it's
suffered.
in Kenya
Say one.
also.
Nema's shared
Yeah,
that she
'cause
suffered as
This
well.
is like the Kenyan education system.
Yeah.
It's like interesting to listen
But
to it.
Africa,
Yeah.
Africa is almost the same. I think.
No,
I'm learning that it's not.
yeah,
Suffering.
Yeah, we are suffering.
South Africa guys are
The countries that had Britain as the colonizers that
Yeah,
have this,
true.
Yeah,
that's where the
really
problem
suffered,
comes
yeah.
from. Yeah.
I think even
But anyway,
Zimbabwe is Britain, but
So you guys don't have this problem.
you know the British left really late in Zimbabwe. They left
1980.
Yeah, in the 80s. So
That's
the-
long time, man.
Yeah.
So for us, we had time for the Kenyans to come and even ruin the system.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot.
Make it even more
I think,
impressive.
yeah.
but anyway,
Spare the road.
In South Africa and Zimbabwe and all the southern countries is much different because they still had that kind of system.
Yeah.
Anyways.
it
Thanks
was
for
nice
saying.
having you.
It was
Thank
nice,
you.
nice,
Thank you.
nice
Thank you.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, till
Till
next
next
time.
Adios, muchachos.
Yeah.
Salute.
Salute.
Adios.
Whereas
It's a
for
wrap.
a podcast, you don't have